We've all heard the doctor's advice telling us to eat less ultra-processed food. But what does that really mean? Well, for the first time, the federal government is defining the term. The definition will help pave the way for new regulations. It'll also close a loophole that allows food manufacturers to add unstudied ingredients into some of your favorite treats. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. spoke about the proposal earlier today.
We're overhauling the generally recognized as safe and the GRAS standards for that and the entire GRAS framework. We're proposing a rule that would end the practice of companies making GRAS determinations without notifying the FDA. Second, alongside my friend and colleague, Agricultural Secretary Brooke Rollins, we submitted for final review the federal government's first definition of ultra-processed foods.
All right, joining us now, NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar. Dr. Azar, this has been a top priority for Secretary Kennedy since he took office. What does it mean for the food that we eat and serve our kids every day?
So it probably means a lot that's going to happen, Christine. So this GRAS designation dates back to 1958. Congress introduced it as a way to ensure that there would be some sort of pre-market approval for food additives, but they decided to leave a few things exempt, such as salt and vinegar and flour. And what's happened over the past number of decades is that companies are able to designate their own food additives or whatever they're putting into food, preservatives, emulsifiers, as that GRAS, generally recognized as safe acronym, without actually going through any sort of rigorous, regulatory review. And so in doing this and sort of changing this and getting rid of this loophole, the idea here is that what is in our food will be things that are, number one, that have been scrutinized and have been verified for their safety, and they're hoping to increase that kind of transparency for the public.
It is an interesting moment because for decades, the food industry has opposed a formal definition.
Yeah, so when we're talking about the definition of ultra-processed, this is something that is actually, I think, most of us probably feel pretty good about, that we do need to have a definition. Look, there are different levels of food processing. If you have a bag of frozen broccoli, that is somewhat processed, but that is considered healthy by pretty much everybody. But we're really talking about those ultra-processed foods, things like the things I always tell viewers and tell my patients: if you can't recognize the first 3 ingredients, or if the entire food has more than 5 ingredients, you probably are in that ultra-processed zone, the area, again, with those preservatives and emulsifiers, things that are probably not adding any nutritional value and potentially are harming you medically.
I mean, I guess the hope is that this means for the future trips to the grocery store that we have more healthy options, right? Fewer super high processed options. That's been the real goal of the Make America Healthy, at least the nutrition part of the Make It Healthy, the MAHA movement.
Yeah, it is, Christine, and I think it's important that this GRAS designation, for example, or whether something's ultra-processed, these are not going to be consumer-facing labels, so it's not something that I think the average person at the grocery store will recognize immediately, but certainly with the ultra-processed food definition, that's going to inform public health policy. It's going to inform dietary guidelines. This is going to take a little while, I think, for all us as consumers, to recognize and potentially reap the benefits, but it's all going in the right direction. I do just have to mention, though, we still have to say that these are all very, very good things, but important to remember, too, that, over 1 million children lost their SNAP food benefits, et cetera. So it's not going to be fixing everything, but certainly no issue with this type of regulation.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.